looking to make his first mark on the game. Delight looking to get on in there with the Glacial Augment. A lot of damage onto Delight as he will go down. They finally take down that kill, and Henna is just in no man's land. Owner right here to scoop up the kill afterwards. Will be able to pick that up, and now Umti even in a little bit of trouble. Will get chased down this lane. He does not have a flash. Elects to go in and try to get on top of Keria here. He's actually holding his own pretty well. Yeah. And the spear is going to miss. And you can continue trying to push in here. You do see the Nidalee is up towards the top of the map. Maybe just trying to shadow as Morgan is pretty low, actually. Might look for the kill, and oh man, it looks like that just grazed his back. It is not quite going to land, though, as Morgan will get out. Here's Keria in the mid lane, looking to take down a Galio of all people. We'll see if they do have the damage. Quite a lot of CC, but I think halfway through they're like, well,
quite tanky. And here, it's a tough ask. And with that double knock-up on both Umti and Delight, Keria honestly saving the play there. Immediately the kill comes through. And then Owner, you know, spear doesn't need to hit when they're already underneath the turret. And then take note of what playing into the rise, getting shoved in continuously. As they move up here.
Okay, Chains of Corruption, expertly dodged there by Gumayusi. And they just back away. They say, well, if they're going this aggressive when we're close to our turret lane and is ready to fight this one, here comes Morgan looking for the engage onto Zeus. He's got a couple of members as well as Galio up here, and you're not getting away from that one. That makes the sound. You know what I'm talking about, Chronicler?
I do. It's oddly specific, but it works. Yeah, the moment he sees them walking up, Zeus knows that. Oh, I messed up. Too far forward. The rest of the team not ready to position.
Numbers won't show it to you, but he has survived a lot of pressure up on the top side. As now here comes Owner, just once again shadowing this top lane for Zeus.
I think he got the cannon. Owner. He's texting. You know, he texts the pentakill. Texting this as well. Oh boy, that's not good.
Hey, they're just going to get on top of him, way too much damage, but the combo in the bottom side doesn't get all too much. The flash forward, and they will pick up the support in Keria. Flash is going to be denied as Faker looks like he'll also go down, so a couple of kills down here for Fred Brion. As now opening up is the Jin. Nice try on the side snipe there, but it is not going to happen. And take a look at this, Fred Brion. It will be very difficult for T1 to get backline access. Here comes Morgan. Okay. He's like, I'm just going to kill you. I've got Galio. And he instantly blows up, as does the Jace, nearly at the same time.
Operation Owner.
Yeah, this is a Nidalee behind enemy lines. Actually gets stunned up perfectly there by Delight. He's going to pop his stopwatch as he is going to also flash. He's buying a lot of time here, but he's still absolutely going to die. You would have to imagine, right? Okay.
Click all your circles, hit some of them, and the enemy blows up, and it's working perfectly, right? Morgan going in with the flash hookshot there, setting up it very, very cleanly. Is on prize, but it's still a tall ask.
It definitely is, as we're going to take another look at how fast these two guys died. So that's why Morgan died so fast. It was the spear. And then Lava finishes off the Jace. As we're having another fight down here in the bottom side. No sign of Galio just yet, but doesn't seem like they need it. Just the hard engage comes in from Morgan.
Get out. But instead, exactly the same thing happening here. And you see, again, the rest of the team is actually there. But I do think that at this point, Zeus, you need to make sure that you're not just within hookshot range. Like, hookshot combined with that Hextech ultimatum, you're gonna die every single time. Honestly, like, what I can see happening is he gets one, and then they do this play again, and then they kill him.
Well, and maybe he buys enough time for his team to catch up.
Well, I mean, like, then T1 wins the fight because of the stopwatch.
He's trying to make up for it now, as he's finally found Morgan alone. Morgan does not have his flash, and that will be these dragons. Let's take another look at this. Let's listen here if he says anything. I'm gonna go for it.
It's a really nice sidestep there on the W.
Got him. That's it. That's all.
There is a roam coming through from Lava here.
Yeah, Lava's just in range, just for whenever they're gonna engage. And he can press his R button. You know, that's all he's got to do. He doesn't have to worry about positioning right now. He's ready to go, and here we go. It looks like Morgan is going to get rooted up. In goes Delight, and the flank is coming in, maybe a little bit late. No ult from the Galio. Really nice stopwatch from Zeus, but he will go down, and the damage is still coming out, raining down from Henna. Faker has to flash away. They take him down too. And Fred and Freon are not going to go down without a fight. Henna's still having a lot of room, but the damage now coming out from Guma. He's also got some room. There's the double kill from him. And finally, with Henna left alone, he will be chopped down in the end. Triple kill. I feel like Lava didn't end up doing a lot of stuff. Oh, wow. He just secured second place in total assists in the LCK. He just passed Score, who was coaching earlier tonight, by 1 assist. Congratulations to Faker.
The entire topside jungle is completely covered. As the teleport ward comes in.
We have a teleport. We have a flank coming in, but where is he? Where is Morgan? Okay, finally he's here. As now he's going to get over the wall, and look at this. The flank actually eventually comes online. Guma not able to do too much. Henna will survive as he was in his ultimate the entire time, and 1 by 1.
Try and go for a hero play, but I don't think it's happening, especially not with Morgan there as well, and not letting him get anywhere near that Baron pit. To a lead for Fred Brion. Wow.
This is what happens when you have a poke comp that's all kind of all by themselves, and then they group up against the massive amount of engage that Fred Brion have. It doesn't matter what the gold lead is. If that's your positioning, you're not going to win.
And here again, the key thing that we just have to continue highlighting is how decisive
they do have a lot of damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought they had a lot of damage.
Lava.
They don't really. Lava's getting very caught out here. He does have the Zhonya's ready to go. He's going to get rooted, and down he will go. Hextech Soul will go the way of Fred and Brion, as there's the damage. Buff as well as the money. You're feeling not so bad. Here's where Lava does get caught out just a bit. Nice block by Keria, of course.
Yeah, and Lava here. The rest of his team not really in a position to help him at all. Wanting to try and chew off. So this is teleport, but this is risky.
Teleport as the Jace. Okay, he's already in here, so he's able to get that off very quickly. He doesn't waste too much time. The poke not going to land as Keria trying to get that engage onto Morgan, but no beans just yet. Okay, there's the root. They're actually getting a lot of damage onto Morgan here.
Not that close by. Flank trying to be found there from Morgan.
Yeah, they do have that flank. Owner will go in. That is a massive Galio ultimate. Gets 3 of them, and into the backline they go. Gumayusi is getting targeted down, and down he will go in his DA. And there's just nothing left here for T1. They get hard engaged upon, and Fred and Brion will take it to them here in game number 1.
Unbelievable. Fred and Brion. We called them the Giant Slayers. And what's a better way to start off your split than going up 1-0 against T1? I don't know, Veldis. I am at a loss for words.
Happens to the best of them, doesn't it? At least when it's Fred and Brion on the ribs. That's all I gotta say. Faker, he knew that he was not going to win the base race, but he is not going to win this 1v5 either. GG, Fred and Brion will take